Hey guys, good morning. It's Reggie Pegues here, prosperingdad.com. And we're continuing with our You Are Worthy broadcast. So if you're watching me on YouTube, this started off as a Facebook Live. And I would hope that you would indulge me as people come on, that I acknowledge them in real time. As you come on, please type in the comments and let me know where you're viewing me from. And let's just dive into this topic today, okay? As you can see in the description, today we're going to talk about, it's funny, because they failed, they think that you should too. It's funny because it's funny because they failed, they think that you should too. So let me ask you a question. Have you figured out why you're here yet? Have you figured out why you're here yet? I have 3 simple points I want to touch on with you guys this morning. And I'm hoping that you guys really get some value. Good morning, Caitlin. Good morning. How are you? Good morning. Type in the comments. Let me know where you're viewing me from. And point number 1 I want you guys to get is that we all have a mission. We all have a mission and we all have a purpose. Have you discovered what your mission is? Do you know what your purpose is? You are here for a reason. You were assigned a mission way before you even got here. But unfortunately, many of us walk through life and we go through this experience not knowing our mission, not knowing what our purpose is, not knowing why we're here. And we walk through life with this sense of being lost and unattachment and not feeling connected. It's because you haven't sought out your purpose. You haven't figured out your mission. Every one of us has been given and blessed with certain gifts and talents. And it's our responsibility to cultivate them. It's our responsibility to bring them to the fore. It's our responsibility to share them with the world. It's our responsibility to leave a mark on this generation. It's our responsibility because there are people, if you've been following the series, I spoke on this earlier, there are people that are waiting for you. There are people who are waiting to hear your voice. There are so many different things. Good morning, Danielle. Good morning. Thank you for joining. There are so many people who are waiting to hear your voice. There's so many people who are counting on you. You're their missing piece to the puzzle. But if you don't step up and find what your mission is, find what your purpose is, and step into your greatness, you're not just affecting you, you're depriving the world of what it is that your contribution is. So we have to find our mission. We have to find out our purpose. You know, if you're getting some value out of this, let me get some thumbs. Let me drop a 1 in the comments right now if you're getting any value out of this. You know, be sure that, Danielle, drop in the comments. Let me know where you're watching from. Caitlin, drop into the comments. Let me know where you're watching from. Anybody else that comes on, drop in the comments. Let me know where you're watching from. So that's point number 1. You got to find your mission. You have to find out why you're here. You got to find out, why did you get up this morning? The thing that's really cool that's lost on us as we grow up is that childlike innocence. When kids get up, they're just full of energy and they're looking to absorb. They're looking to learn something. They're looking to do something new, create something that they didn't do yesterday. And we lose that, as we get older. It gets beaten out of us because we think that our life is about getting up, trading 8 hours a day, 40 hours a week for a paycheck on a job that generally we don't like, don't want, and we do that for 40 some odd years or longer. Hey, Stephen, good morning. Good morning, Stephen. We do that for 40 years or longer to realize that, hey, when we get to the end of that, what have we done? What have we created? What have we contributed to this life? And then a lot of people go to their grave with regret because they haven't discovered their mission. They haven't discovered their purpose. Point number 2 is, good morning, Stephen. Good morning. Good to see you. Point number 2 is that you got to show up every day in your life. I have to show up every day in mine. You have to show up in your every day in your life. Now you say, Reggie, well, look, what do you mean show up? I get up every day. I do my routine. No, it's much more than that. All of us have dreams. All of us have desires. Some of us have goals, and we look for the rescue. We look for someone else outside of ourselves to put us on the right path, to deliver the goods, to bring us the resources, and we don't take responsibility for ourselves. We want someone else to rescue us. But you got to show up every day in your own life. Every day is not easy. I get it. We all go through challenging things, but here's a promise that I want you guys to understand from your Creator. The promise is that it didn't come to stay, it came to pass. If God has allowed it in your life, He's allowed it for you to get something out of it. I realize now that I do, much more reading now than I've ever done in my life. Through school, except for probably college, and I'm catching up to that now. But, many people read a book to just get through the book. And one of my coaches and mentors, Myron Golden, shared with us in one of our trainings that don't read a book just to read a book. Read a book to get something out of the book. In other words, don't learn to learn. Learn to master what it is that you're learning. So I say all that to say, you got to show up in your own life. You got to show up every day, no matter what you're going through, no matter, the challenge. Look at the challenge as an opportunity. Napoleon Hill says in every negative circumstance, there's an equal benefit of opportunity that you can find in it. Opportunity is generally surrounded by chaos. It's generally surrounded by something that it doesn't look like opportunity, but in the midst of it, opportunity is present. So you got to show up every day in your life. Show up, be active, be your own superhero. You got to be an active participant in your own rescue. So you got to show up every day. And the third point is, don't waste your day. Really, don't waste your day. Every day that you are alive is valuable. It's precious. You got to treat it like, like it says, you got to treat it like you're not going to get that. You don't get that day back. One of the biggest misconceptions is that time is money. And successful people know that time is not money. Why? The reason why time is not money, time is the most valuable thing that we have. We all have the same 24 hours a day. Whoever the person or people that you think in your world that you think that are successful, I don't know, Warren Buffett, Sir Richard Branson, I don't know, your pastor, your teacher in high school, your coach, whoever it is, Oprah Winfrey, I don't know, Taraji P. Henson, I really don't know, but whoever you look up to in business, Bill Gates or Mark Cuban or, Damon John, these are people that, I look up to, Eric Thomas, the hip hop preacher and motivator, Les Brown, the list can go on and on, but whoever it is that you look up to, here's the thing I want you to understand. We all share the same 24 hours. We all share the same 24 hours. Now, the thing that I want you guys to get, and I want to drop into your spirit, is that the difference between successful people and non-successful people is this. Poor people entertain themselves. Rich people educate themselves. The difference between successful people and non-successful people is that what do you do with your spare time? What do you do with your spare time? Now, I have a lot of people that are on here who are, partners with me in our group, Prospering You Network Marketing Group, and they're awesome people. And they're entrepreneurs. So they've made the decision to step outside of the 97% of the rest of the population, and they want something more, and they're pursuing it. Now, collectively, we're working together as a team. We're working together as a mastermind unit to develop the skills that we need to be successful. Hopefully, so we can contribute back to the world. Hopefully, so we can help somebody else along. Hopefully, that we can make it a little bit easier for somebody else. Hopefully, so we will not pass through this life and not make a mark. Not make a mark. So you don't want to waste this day. You don't want to waste any day. You got to look at it as a gift, no matter how bad it is. I know maybe you're struggling in your relationships and you can't see a way out, or maybe you're struggling in your finances and you don't see a way out, or your kids are not behaving, and I know Caitlin, her daughter just turned 2, so she's building a business, and she's being a mom, and she's taking care of her daughter. I have a 12-year-old daughter who is physically busting out everywhere, and and she's a wonderful child. I wouldn't just say that because she's my daughter. She just is. She has a heart for people. She's very bright. She's gifted. She's talented. But now she's going through that. She's discovered boys, and I talk to her, and I've been talking to her ever since she's small, but she has her challenges, and I'm building a business, and I do these lives, and I have other businesses, other parts of my business that I'm working on, and I'm just actually I'm very happy. I just offered to apprentice for a multiple 6-figure earner. And we're pulling that thing together today. So there's things that are coming today. Good morning, William Sneed. Thank you for joining. There are things that are coming to me, but it's because I had to change my mindset. I had to change my thought process and go from that woe is me process, that why is this happening to me, to why shouldn't it happen to me? To looking at my challenges and saying, hey, I got to face my challenges, and I have the power because my Creator excuse me, has given it to me, the power to overcome anything that's in my way. And you have the same thing, but it's your choices. So it's funny because when other people fail, they expect you and think that you should fail too. But it's because they don't know their purpose. And more often, they want you to fail not because they don't love you, not because they don't care about you. It's just that they don't want to see you do better than they're doing. Okay? So I want you guys to understand, you're worthy. You're worthy to have the life that you want to have. You're worthy to have the outcomes that you want to have. And you're worthy to create the lifestyle that you want to live. Okay? So guys, go over to my YouTube channel, Hollis205, on YouTube. Go to my videos, like this video today, or like any video that you watch there. If you're not a subscriber, hit the subscribe button. So when I upload new content, you'll be the first to know. Hit the notification button here, particularly if you want to be on this broadcast, the You Are Worthy broadcast, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 10 a.m. Eastern. Like and share this live today. Like and share this message because somebody that you know needs this word today. So on that note, guys, I want you guys to know that you are worthy. It's always an honor and a pleasure to come before you each and every day. Go out and have a great day. Make a difference to someone else's life and see what happens in your own. Each and every day, want you guys to know that you're worthy. Listen, may God continue to bless you, and I will talk to you on Friday.